Screamer commercials, also known as jump scare videos, are short advertisements designed to startle viewers with sudden intense visuals or sounds. They often begin drawing the viewer in with a relaxing video, only to abruptly switch to a frightening image or loud noise. These commercials are crafted to provoke a strong emotional response, typically fear or surprise, in order to leave a memorable impression. While controversial for their startling nature, they have been used as a creative tactic to grab attention in a crowded media landscape. In today's video, we talk about Screamer commercials that aired on TV. Welcome back to another video, and we are so close on hitting 250,000 subscribers, which, by the way, that is an extremely huge number, so thank you for all the support. But I want you guys to watch the video till the end and subscribe if you guys like this video, because I do make a lot of similar content on this channel. Don't forget to check out my other social medias, but let's just get straight into this video. Monkeys on Their Back, 1970. The National Clearinghouse of Drug Abuse Information was a crucial resource for combating drug abuse in the United States, which was established in the early 1970s, providing data and resources related to prevention, treatment, and rehab. It operated under the National Institute of Drug Abuse, part of the U.S. Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. Initially known as the National Clearinghouse of Alcohol and Drug Information, the organization expanded its focus over time to include a broader range of substance abuse issues. One of their first PSAs was titled Monkeys on Their Back, which was released in the early 1970s. This rare anti-heroin PSA begins with a toy monkey clashing its cymbals, while a girl discusses the metaphor of heroin addiction being like having a monkey on your back. Unexpectedly, a blood-curdling scream cuts through the scene, accompanied with a startling image of a monkey, creating a jump scare for the viewer. After the jump scare, words appear on the bottom of the screen, but due to its quality, it is pretty hard to read. But it says, "Why do you think they call it dope?" I am going to play you guys this Screamer commercial, so jump scare warning.
They say people addicted to heroin have a monkey on their back. Isn't that cute?
This Screamer, of course, is pretty creepy, but not gonna lie, I kinda like this commercial. The monkey is pretty cute. Burger King Kids Club commercial, The Simpsons. The Burger King Kids Club gang was a diverse group of cartoon children that appeared in children's advertisements for Burger King from 1990 until 1999. The Simpsons Burger King Kids Club commercial is a 1990 advertisement by Burger King promoting their new line of Simpsons-themed nature toys. Believe it or not, this commercial includes a screamer. The commercial starts off with Bart Simpson exclaiming, "Look out, nature dude, we're coming," as animals like owls, deer, and gophers react by looking at the camera and hiding. It then cuts to show the toys of the Simpson characters such as Homer, Marge, and Maggie. A narrator says, "Burger King is taking Homer, Marge, and all of the Simpsons camping, including you-know-who." Right after the narrator says this, the ad abruptly cuts to a close-up of a Bart Simpson toy, accompanied by a loud scream. Following this commercial, the commercial shows a herd of African buffaloes running away, and then displays the entire collection of Burger King Simpsons toys, and then the narrator concludes with, "Now you can get one Simpsons character camping scene in every kids club meal at Burger King." This Screamer isn't scary at all, but considering that this is a commercial for a kids meal, I do assume that this Screamer did air on kids networks, so a lot of little children were watching TV when this commercial was airing on TV. Not gonna lie, it is kind of funny thinking of children being scared of this little ad. I wouldn't be surprised if people got scared.
Burger King's taking Homer, Marge, and all the Simpsons camping, including you-know-who. Now you can get one Simpsons character and camping.
Count the Snow Bunnies. Count the Snow Bunnies is a 2016 Christmas-themed commercial from the UK amusement park Thorpe Park. Promoting its ghost train attraction, Darren Brown's Ghost Train, the ad is reminiscent of many counting searching flash screamers. The commercial begins by asking viewers to count all of the bunnies in the upcoming scene. The scene then shows a group of snow bunnies frolicking on a snowy railway while Christmas-themed music plays. At the 19-second mark, a great demonic monster suddenly appears, tearing through the scene, roaring and screaming, and then slapping the camera away to reveal Darren Brown and the park wishing viewers a Merry Christmas. Due to its frightening content, this commercial got banned from TV and is now only available on their YouTube channel. Autopay tires commercial. Snowy tracks are scary, more commonly known as the Autopay tire commercial, is an advertisement from Autopay Tires, a Japanese company based in Fukuoka. It was initially uploaded to YouTube in 2013 by user Andre Andrea titled Scary Japanese Tire Commercial. The commercial begins with a health warning for viewers, which is already bad enough because how many commercials do you know that start off with a warning? After the health warning, it shifts to a scene of two men driving on snowy roads at night. A ghostly figure appears in the distance and suddenly leaps towards the screen at the 16-second mark, accompanied by a very loud noise. The men react in terror, retreating from the ghost, who holds a laptop displaying Japanese text that reads, "Have you put your winter tires on?" along with the company's logo. After watching this commercial and knowing that this was made by a Japanese company, I believe that the ghost character is a reference to Kuchisake Yona, aka the slit-mouthed woman. The slit-mouthed woman is a notorious figure in Japanese urban legends and folklore. According to the legend, she approaches potential victims and asks if they think she is beautiful. If they answer no, she kills them on the spot with her long medical scissors or waits until nightfall to murder them in their sleep. If they say yes, she reveals that the corners of her mouth are slit from ear to ear and repeats her question. If they then respond with no, she kills them, and if they say yes hesitantly, she slashes their mouth to resemble her own disfigurement. One method to survive the encounter with Kuchisake Yona is to describe her appearance as average. This legend dates back to the Japanese Edo period and saw a resurgence in popularity during the 1970s. I went to the Autopay Tires website to see what's up and if I can find an answer to why did they make this screamer commercial, but I found nothing. And by the looks of it, this is their only jump scare commercial. They do in fact make normal tire commercials, with the exception of this weird one I found on their YouTube channel. Courage the Cowardly Dog commercial. The Courage the Cowardly Dog commercial was a screamer advertised created by Cartoon Network to promote new episodes of the show. The commercial features a nighttime scene at the Bag farmhouse. For the majority of the commercial, nothing significant occurs. However, around 17 seconds in, a close-up of a giant spider from the first episode suddenly appears, accompanied by a loud edited noise. Following this, the scene returns to the Bag farmhouse, and an announcer says, "Ahora sabes cómo se siente," which translates, "Now you know how it feels." This ad was controversial due to the ability to frighten younger viewers. I mean, the jump scare isn't really that scary, but we're talking about children and they for sure pissed their pants. And I'm also pretty sure that this commercial only aired in Mexico for Cartoon Network. If cigarettes looked as dangerous as they are, the Real Cost Screamer. Creature's Pre-Roll is an anti-smoking ad created by the Real Cost, released on July 15th, 2015. The ad begins with a dark setting showing an animated cigarette box shaking. At the 4-second mark, a large monstrous red spider-like creature bursts out of the cigarette box, roaring and repeatedly hitting the screen. Text then appears saying, "If cigarettes looked as dangerous as they are, you'd run like hell." Meanwhile, the monster continues to roar and bash the camera in the background. This commercial was featured during the intermission of the Toonami event, The Intruder 2, which was sponsored by The Real Cost. The Heart She Holler. The Heart She Holler is an American live-action television series that aired on Adult Swim from 2011 to 2014. The show is a satirical horror comedy created by Vernon Chapman and John Lee. The Heart She Holler has gained a cult following for its dark humor, surreal imagery, and twisted storylines. In August of 2013, Adult Swim would drop a really creepy commercial. And before I show you guys the commercial, just picture yourself as a little kid watching Cartoon Network, and right when it transitions to Adult Swim, you just see this commercial pop up. Yeah, that's pretty creepy if you ask me, and in my opinion, I feel like this is way scarier than the Dawn is Your Enemy Adult Swim bumper. The woman on screen yelling is a character from the Heart She Holler show, and her name is Mima. This commercial lasts 30 seconds of just Mima screaming, then blood splatters revealing the title for the show. Something more disturbing than the commercial is the fact that Adult Swim would hide that jump scare within their own promos. So you could be watching a random commercial on Adult Swim and a jump scare would still happen, so you couldn't run away from Mima. I'll show you guys what I mean because somebody did catch this on camera. Rest in peace to little Jimmy, who was trying to pull an all-nighter and watching Adult Swim, then gets jump scared by Mima. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty funny, and I wish Cartoon Network or Adult Swim would do more of these type of jump scares within their promos. I just find it hilarious. Free Enterprise Fund Committee commercial. The Free Enterprise Fund Committee commercial was a political ad for the now defunct Conservative PAC. Believe it or not, this commercial is actually inspired by one of the Kaffe ads back in the day. And for those who don't know what Kaffe is, this photo says it all. The ad began with a beautiful scene of two lovers walking along the beach with boats in the background. As they were about to kiss, a tiki zombie suddenly appears with a grunted yell. The screen then displays a message warning that liberal Democrats in Congress plan to raise taxes by $2.4 trillion, including a $2,700 a year for married couples, suggesting that this is scarier than the jump scare itself. Which is true because taxes are expensive. Yeah. Girl on Bike. Girl on Bike is a 2007 ad created by the Vancouver-based fair to promote their Fright Night attraction. The video begins with a girl riding a bicycle through the fairground on a sunny day. It seems like an ordinary scene with quiet music in the background. Similar to Kaffe commercials, about 15 seconds into the video, a hooded person wearing a mask suddenly appears with a loud scream. The screen then turns black, and white text reading "Dare Yourself" and "Double Dare Your Friends" appears. Following this, the actual promotion for the fair shows up with text that says, "Scare your friends by clicking the button below." Gunshot Philippines Cancer Society. Gunshot is a public information film created in 2004 by the Philippine Cancer Society, a non-profit organization committed to supporting individuals affected by cancer in the Philippines. The ad begins with a man sitting in a dining room chair, reading a newspaper. He holds a cigarette in one hand, takes out a lighter, places a cigarette in his mouth, and starts smoking. Suddenly, the man gets quick-scoped and blood splatters on the walls, accompanied by a loud gunshot. Text then appears on screen stating, "If you smoke, you're killing yourself." The ad ends with another message. 55 Filipinos die every day from tobacco-related illnesses. Stop now. Good message, but a little bit too extreme. Hot Blonde in Tanning Bed. I'm going to have to censor this one. Hot Blonde in Tanning Bed is a PSA created by the Danish Cancer Association in 2007 to raise awareness about the dangers of tanning beds and their link to an increased chance of skin cancer. The video features a young woman highlighting the risk of tanning beds. She enters a tanning room and slowly undresses until she is only in a bikini. After applying tanning lotion to her body, she sits on the edge of the tanning bed to apply lotion on her legs. Suddenly, the cover of the bed slams down onto her, crushing her to death with a loud noise, which is interrupted by a shot of a girl who was already crushed by a tanning bed. With sparks flying from the bed, the video ends with sparklers continuing to shoot out of the tanning bed. Now this PSA is pretty gruesome and another creative jump scare, but if you go frame by frame, it's like the most shittiest CGI you'll ever see, but since it is fast paced, you don't notice it the first time when you watch the actual PSA. Resident Evil 4 Mother Breast Milk. This one's a weird one and I might have to censor this one again. The Resident Evil 4 TV commercial first aired in 2005 and includes a screamer. The ad begins with a scene of a naked woman breastfeeding her baby in a bedroom, accompanied by a narrator saying, "Remember where you are, feel the most secure, most comfortably, most liked, this place will never exist again," following a scene of the baby. The woman's face suddenly fades to black, revealing a zombie's face with a high-pitched scream. The commercial then transitions to a montage of gameplay footage, followed by the appearance of the Capcom logo. After this, the zombie face pops up once more, and this has to be one of the weirdest Screamer commercials that I have ever seen. It's a creative one, but a weird one. Kayfie commercials. Hands down, this is the most iconic Screamer of all time. In April 2005, YouTube was launched, and just a few months later in July, a channel named Mr. Smithereen uploaded their first video titled Ghost Car. This video featured an effective jump scare that was unique on YouTube at the time, making it a pioneering piece of content. People would use this video to prank their friends, setting it up by saying, "Yo, there's a ghost driving the car. Make sure to pay close attention to it," which sets them up to get jump scared. I, like many others, fell victim to this video, and it quickly became an internet sensation. Sparking curiosity about its origins, it was generally agreed that Mr. Smithereen was not the original creator, given the poor resolution suggesting it was ripped from another source. The video ended with a message saying, "Now go change your shorts and go back to work," but gave no clues about its origin. The description box, however, pointed the viewers in the right direction, simply stating, "Ghost in a car commercial." Although Americans had no idea where this commercial came from, German viewers of the ghost car video recognized this as a clip from the Kayfie canned coffee commercial that aired on German television in 2004, a year before the YouTube upload. Kayfie, a German caffeinated beverage company, was promoting their Kayfie turbo drink. This claim was later confirmed when archived versions of the commercial were found, complete with Kayfie branding, revealing that Mr. Smithereens had edited out the branding. Not only did Kayfie produce the ghost car jump scare commercial, but they also created several others with jump scares for their Wide Awake campaign. It's surprising these commercials even made it to television. I'm going to show you guys a jump scare compilation of all of the Kayfie commercials, so jump scare warning. These commercials weren't well received by German viewers, I wonder why, who didn't appreciate being startled. After about a year on TV, the Kayfie commercials were pulled but resurfaced on YouTube. Later, Kayfie released a light version of their coffee drink and produced lighter versions of these commercials without jump scares, which are pretty funny. Now, I do want to play you one of them, and just trust me, there is no jump scare.
Now with less caffeine, try Kayfie Latte Macchiato drinks.
In recent years, an interesting development emerged regarding the ghost car commercial. The identity of the zombie actor was revealed to be American actor Brad Johnson, with his brother Adam Johnson playing the demon character in other commercials. Adam revealed this information on his Twitter account in 2016, posting several photos. Later, Screamer Wiki, an encyclopedia cataloging scare and video lore, obtained behind-the-scene photos from the original Kayfie set, showing Adam and Brad in costume. So now you know that the infamous ghost car video was actually a marketing campaign by Kayfie to promote their caffeinated coffee beverage. Hands down, this video started the online jump scare trend, establishing a legacy that still holds strong 18 years later, because on Instagram recently, I've been seeing some millennial parents showing the ghost car jump scare video to their children, and this trend is gonna go on forever. And also, when I have kids, it's just a canon event. They also have to watch that video. I'ma force them. The Exorcist Believer ads. The Exorcist Believer is a 2023 supernatural horror film directed by David Gordon Green. This movie is the sixth entry in the Exorcist franchise and acts as a direct sequel to the original 1973 horror classic The Exorcist. On September 9th, 2023, Blumhouse Productions, a film and television production company, launched a social media advertising campaign for the movie titled Buckle Up. you're in for a ride. Instead of featuring the film's trailer, the campaign parodied the infamous Keifi ghost car commercial. The video shows off a white car driving through a similar landscape accompanied by calming music. As the car disappears behind some trees, the scene is abruptly interrupted by a flashing image of Catherine, the possessed character, along with a loud scream. It's very awesome how Blumhouse parodied the infamous ghost car screamer because, like I said previously, that ghost car video has a legacy and I just love how they parodied it. It's just amazing. And it just shows you how iconic the Keifi commercial is. And that is the end for today's video. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. And I do want to say that we are so close on hitting 250,000 subscribers, and I don't know when I'll release this video, but I do have a cool special coming out very, very soon, which is about Disneyland. So expect that video to be long. Right now, it's currently my longest script that I've ever written because it's over 12 pages, but I do expect that video to be like 20 pages long, so expect a lot of your favorite YouTubers to cameo on that video. But enough blabbering. Thank you for all the support. Consider following me on my other social medias, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys.